welcome to tonight's Big Brother 16 recap.
Oh, hi! Last time on the show,
It was double eviction night.
Zach survived. Jocasta and Hayden were the first two members of the jury.
But maybe they'll come back.
Maybe.
Alright, so right after, Nicole is freaking out.
Oh my god, it was a complete Nicole meltdown on Christine and Frankie.
Yeah.
Hayden had thrown Christine and Frankie under the bus during the double eviction, and Nicole just continued with the barrage on those two of them.
You guys lied. You lied to me. You lied.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. I don't know anyone in the house anymore.
Yeah, well, you know who freaking loves that? Zach. He loves the drama, and he wants to keep stirring that pot.
So he is harassing.
You want to dance, Nicole?
You want an egg sandwich?
I do.
Frankie is a snake. Caleb finally woke up and realized, oh man, why would two people be saying this if it's not true?
Even Zach in the diary room was like, hey, Nicole's probably right about Frankie. Things are not adding up here. But he was like, you know what? I like to stir the pot anyway.
All right, so
it's time for the next HOH competition.
Because they didn't play it yet, so they really had to cut this episode down to bare bones.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in this episode.
So it's the BB Torn Eye meant.
Oh, I hope you brought your glasses.
I can see.
Okay, so it is a knockout battle.
It's a bracket, so it's head-to-head, and I think there was 3 levels. So the first one was, well, let's just say, let's cut to the chase. Come on, this is bare bones.
Well, let's talk about the competition.
All right.
So they give you this eye chart.
Yes.
And they have all the letters, and they form a clue.
Well, they form a sentence, but you have to know where to put the spaces in between the words.
Right. So the answer is either 1 or 2 for every question.
Yeah.
So once you figure out what the phrase is, you need to buzz in with your answer,
That's
1
right.
or 2.
Well, the finals came down to Nicole and Victoria.
So Nicole won that one. She's the first HOH of the week.
And the second one was Christine and Zach. And Zach totally
was just
bonered.
He was... Zach was just buzzing in before he even read the clues.
So Christine won.
Yeah.
So the new HOHs are Nicole and Squidward.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
The Glasses Twins. Okay, so Frankie is like, okay, 1 good, 1 bad. So he's like to Christine, keep me safe, please.
Try not to put me up on the block. You know who you should put up on the block? Everyone else.
Yeah. So he barges into Nicole and Christine's strategy discussion.
Who kind of had made up at this point.
Kind of.
At least to work together.
They're working on their relationship.
Right.
So Frankie is like, guys, Christine and I were working with the other side this week. I love how he tried to play it off like they had just worked with the other side that week.
Right.
And he's like, we have no one now. Like, they don't want us anymore.
My game is blown up. It's totally wrecked. I'm like dead in the water here.
Yeah, so Frankie wants to make this alliance of outsiders with himself, Christine, Nicole, Victoria, Donnie. Am I forgetting anyone?
No.
Okay. So Christine is just like, in the diary room, leave me out of your talks. Like, don't speak for me. It's not cool.
Ruining my game. Not cool. But you know what? Frankie's got his own agenda. Self-preservation.
Well,
so
it's Zach's turn to try and charm the HOHs. So he pulls Nicole aside. He's like, I totally get what you're saying. Christine and Frankie, they're liars.
Yeah. All right. So he wants her to put everybody else up, and somebody's going to have to go up against Frankie. They have a little meeting of the ones who are supposed to be going up, and they're like, he's a douche.
Yeah, but you skipped important plot points here.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh.
Zach spills his entire game to Nicole, and to kind of pay for that, Nicole is like, well, I got some information for you. Frankie came to me and told me to put up all y'all 4 strong guys.
Yeah. All right. So they realize he's got to go home this week. Because
Zach shares this information with them, and they're like, that's not cool.
So somebody's going to go up on the block with him and throw it.
The B.O.B.
Throw it. Zach wants to do it. But Caleb is like, and another thing.
Right. So Derek goes up to the HOH. He's like, Nicole, we gotta do this. We gotta do it. We gotta put Zach up on that block, and Nicole's just like, yeah, I don't know if I really trust Zach. So then
Derek calls in Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb's like, no, it's totally cool. We're gonna do this. So Nicole's like, well, guess what, Caleb? Remember when Amber went up on the block and Frankie had me lie about something that she said? And he was like, wait, you had to lie? So he was like freaking out. He's like, oh, Frankie is the reason that Amber is gone right now.
So Beast Mode Cowboy wants to give him some payback.
He wants to step up to the plate and throw that B.O.B. competition.
Exactly. So, time for noms.
All right. Christine?
Christine got to pick first.
She put up Donnie and Zach. Zach was not expecting that. Donnie was.
Yeah. Nicole, she puts up Caleb and Frankie. Ah! And he was like...
Yeah.
Yeah, he was totally expecting to be safe.
So right after the nominations were announced, Zach's got to get some FaceTime in there. He's like, Frankie and Christine, you're liars.
Yeah, Frankie, you are a liar. Christine, you are a liar. And they were like, what are you doing? You're not even the HOH. Why do I need an explanation?
He's got to say something at every ceremony. It's in his contract. Okay, let's talk about the Battle of the Block competition.
It's
much anticipated.
Thursday night football. Who's ready for some football? Yep, get into your...
Reveal your football dress like they do on the commercial.
So it's the Ravens versus the Steelers. The first preseason football game.
On CBS.
And you've got... 2 football fields.
It was a crazy set.
It was a pretty crazy set. And it's like that old game of, like, reverse Plinko. Mm-hmm. You have to hoist the bar up, and there's holes where the balls go in, and you have to get the 10 balls in the 10 holes by following these paths.
Yeah, so you're controlling it with these 2 chains. So you think, like, 1 player per chain. Mm-hmm. But Caleb is insistent on throwing this competition. He's going to take a seat on the sidelines.
Caleb, look at me. Look at me right now.
Frankie.
Caleb, I need you to look at me right now. You're not... Oh, no, you're not throwing this, are you? Oh, no, I need you. You need me in this game.
Frankie,
leave it.
You know you're lying right now.
It's not true. Let it go. Oh, sorry, Broadway. It's not true. Please, don't throw this. Please.
I think we both know that you are the reason that Amber's not here anymore because you lied.
No, so this is all about Amber?
It's about more than Amber. When Nicole won the HOH, you went right up there and you tried to throw Cody under the bus, Derek under the bus. You tried to throw him under the bus.
Ain't it the truth? So you're just gonna throw this then? No.
Hey, if you can play chains all by yourself, go ahead and you go play chains. No, I'm not playing this game with you. That's what happens when you lose the trust of Beast Mode Cowboy.
Uh-oh, hot dog.
Yeah.
I can't believe he refused to play.
He did. He sat down. He was like, I'm not doing this. He's pissed at Frankie.
I don't blame him. I mean, Frankie's been kind of really bad.
Yeah, well,
really bad.
There's also a special prize for this competition. The winners and the remaining HOH get to go on this NFL field trip.
And gourmet tailgate party. And Caleb is effing hungry.
With NFL players, I believe.
Oh!
Wow.
I know. Being so hungry, I'm surprised he actually sat down. I would have been like, I'm not throwing this. All right. So, Zach and Donnie were leading. Mm-hmm. But when Frankie realized that this wasn't so bad, he kind of caught up.
He did.
And he actually... Well, he passed them at one point, but then
it was close right at the end. Woo!
It was so close, and he pulled it out.
Frankie won all by himself, and he cheered, and he was like, "This is for you, Grandpa.
This is for you, Ariana.
Team Grande.
This is for you, Mom. But it's not for my other half brother, because you're not famous."
I thought the reaction was a little dramatic. Like, I gotta give Frankie props for winning this competition on his own. But I feel like this, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, props to Frankie for winning on his own. But it kind of seems like this is a competition that could be won easier on your own.
Right.
So, a lot of people are crying rig, but what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. And I have to say, too, this edit was so pro Frankie.
Yeah.
So pro Frankie.
It really didn't go down that way, but let's just talk about our conclusions now.
All right, so Nicole has been dethroned and Gatorated.
Right. So now, what does Frankie do? He's won the competition, but he's dead man walking in the house.
Yeah, he's safe for the week. Zach and Donnie are still up on the block, but he's got to make moves for next week.
Well, he's totally burned all his bridges. So now, what's the one thing that's left to do? You have to tell everyone your big secret, Frankie. Everyone's going to be so amazed, and they're going to be ready to kiss your ass when you tell them that you are a grown-ass man of 31. First of all, you lied about your age. And now you have to admit that you're totally riding the coattails of your much younger stepsister's fame. That'll do it. That'll make everyone want to keep you.
Yeah, well, should be a good one on Wednesday, so make sure you tune in.
And until next time, much love.
Edit.